Alright, today we're going to demonstrate our new collection, Fall 2010, of Python reticulated. Mostly are going to be, or if not all, are going to be in the back cut. Very good for fashion, handbags specifically, wallets, boots, belts, jackets as well. This particular one is 29 centimeters, which is at the widest point. And again, you're always going to have to deal with just the natural shape of the skin. As you can see, it tapers. So for about 1 meter, or roughly 3 feet, it's going to be narrow. And then for another meter or 3 feet or more, it gets rather wide. And then it tapers back down again. Okay? So this particular one is a very subtle, natural markings, meaning that you can see the natural markings. They were not bleached out. Okay? And then we came back over with a very slight hint of silver metallic, which you can see here. It almost gives it a varnished, antique look to it, which is quite nice. Very thin and pliable. No cardboard here with us. We don't accept that, and we don't sell it. Okay, now the scales, whenever they get shipped, go down. The trick is, if you want your scales to pop, although these won't pop that much because, as you can see, we ran them through a machine when we put the antique finish on. But you can always run like this and pop your scales back out if that's what you prefer, or they'll stay flat and matte like this. Okay? That's the first one. Here, and this has a very slight glazing to it. It's not a, it's almost a matte, but very subtle with that antique glazing on it. This particular one is 31 centimeters and 4 meters. This is pretty nice. It's hand painted, again with that antique varnishing on the center scale that comes down here. But this one's very soft and it is a true matte finish. And we charge by the meter. As you can see, the first section is going to be a little bit thinner, and then this wider section is what we'll concentrate on because that's what's valued and that's what people really want. Yeah? Okay? It's the hand painted. Here is a fully glazed hand painted with a differential metallic silver and gold combination. And this is a fully glazed. I don't know if that helps or not, but it's still very pliable. Hopefully the colors are showing up here on the HD presentation for you. Next we have a 28 centimeter, which is 3.25 meters. Again, concentrate on the more valuable part, which is the center, and the wide part, which means less seams for your handbags and on your jackets for construction. This is a true matte, hand painted. It's got an offset blue, kind of metallic-y finish. Pearlized, whatever you want to call it. Scales on this one, same. Again, natural markings. Next we have a glazed, 29 centimeter, 3.45 meters. Ours are going to be, almost all of them are going to be 3.5 meters and above because you're getting a wider skin, which is typically more expensive. You know, we obviously don't charge New York prices of 100 to 150 per meter. We're definitely half of that. But here this shows this collection. And everything that I'm showing you in this demonstration as of October of 2010, we have anywhere from a minimum of 10 to 20 skins. So this is a limited release, and when these are sold through, we're going to bring something out. So please don't do your sampling and expect calls back in 2 months and for us to have everything adequately in stock. We're trying to do sampling and offer things in a more limited fashion so we don't flood the market and everybody's using the same thing and there's no originality left. So take action while you can. Fully glazed, hand painted, natural markings, more of a purple in this section here with the hand painted and some metallics in here with the natural markings. Okay? Next is an antique silver, again 29 centimeters, 3.75 meters, and then we're fair. As you can see, I don't know if you can see this or not, but we always write this on here. So overall is 29 centimeters at the widest point, 3.75 is the overall meters, and 3.5 is what you're charged for. So 0.25 is a bonus to you. There might be a hole or imperfection, which you need to work around. A lot of people will do a patch. They come back up underneath if there's a hole, or they just simply cut around it. But the point is that you're not charged for what's not usable, and it becomes a bonus to you. Again, we'll go on the wider section here. And you can see the black base underneath. This is very nice. Very subtle. You don't really see this one's been bleached, so there's no natural markings underneath it, but it does have that two-tone antique finish. As you can see, this one's a bit thinner. This next one is thicker. 27 centimeters and 3.65 with 3.25 meters of usable. Now this one's really thick. They all come in different thicknesses. We can't control that. Every animal is slightly different. So your best bet is to tell us when we ask you what your industry is or what your application is. It's in your best interest to disclose that to us. We're not trying to copy your ideas by any means. We're just trying to get the appropriate skin to you that's going to work best for your current project. This one's thick. I don't know, it might make the handbag a little bit heavier and the jacket heavier, but it's perfect for car interiors or for boots or shoes, where thickness is preferred over the thin one, so you don't have to back it. Again, black base with an antique finish. This one's very popular, 29 centimeters. There's only a 0.5 on the flaw on this one. This one is 3.7 meters of billable. Okay, very popular. It's a silver antique finish with slight hints of red. I don't know if is that showing up on here? No. Actually, no, this one is not. The next one I'll get is that one. I forgot. This is a new batch that came in that wasn't on this batch. As you can see, very nice. There's no foil. It is a matte finish with slight foil cover up on the side. This one is the one that I thought this one was. Sorry about that. Just so you can compare and contrast. You see the slight hints of red or maroon in there? The undertones? As compared to this one? Is that showing up? Can you see the difference? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Alright, very nice. Again, scales, your preference. This one's a little bit smaller, but it is 27 centimeters. Everything that we sell is a minimum of 21 centimeters to 31 centimeters in width. This one is 3.2 meters. This one's very different, kind of funky. You can see the tiger type stripe hand painted. This one's glazed with the metallic finish in there. Next one. 27, 3.2 or 3.1 overall, but only billable for 2.8. Very soft, matte finish. Center scales. Blue, natural markings, matte finish. Try to get through this as quick as possible. Another 27 centimeter, 3.0 with 2 credit, so 2.8 meters is all you're billed for on this one. All of these are for sale for sampling, and get them wide, supplies last. There's 10 to 20 left in each color and finish that we're showing you here today. Okay, very nice, natural markings. You get a 2-tone in-depth scale pattern throughout here. Very nice and soft. Alright, 3.0, 4 meters in length. See, and this is an example of a credit that you would get here. But what happens is, this whole area in here becomes credit with just one little hole right here. So a lot of people will patch it, or they'll cut it at this point and do their seam. And these smaller pieces over here for handbags typically go on handles, or side pieces, or the bottom. Again, the major thing is the center part, which is the most marketable. Alright. Ooh, this one. I'm going to see what the credit is on this one. 4. Well, this one's not graded correctly. This is exactly why we like to receive everything here first. I don't know if you can see from the back side, there's some holes here. And this one wasn't tagged right. So it's always good, you can pick it up from the back side, put it up, look in the natural sunlight, and you can see any holes or imperfections. It's a little industry secret. But again, the wider these skins get, the more prone they are to this, because they are larger animals, and the longer that they live, the more issues that they have with holes and whatnot. But this one, see, we would definitely credit more on this one. But it's still a beautiful skin. It's just not correct. Somebody obviously didn't do their math on that one. Again, this is why we like to receive them first. to make sure that you don't get shipped things like this. Okay, this one is 3 meters or 30 centimeters, 3.75. They're saying there's no credits on this one. So far so good. Hand painted, matte finish, natural markings. Oh, wrong again. I would give her credit for this. But for the most part, very beautiful skin. Hopefully that's showing up nice in the demonstration. Next we have a metallic gold foil finish. And the last one in this current collection, one of my favorites, I saved it for the last. 29 centimeters and 3.6 overall, 3.4 on the meters. What's crazy is the hand painted, bleached out first. You can see no natural markings, no real natural markings showing, and then the hand painted with the silver throughout, and then the anaconda type stripes on the side. Very nice skin. Okay, this concludes. Thank you for your time.